Get ready to match the stars from Vegas, Bart Braverman, Betty White, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Flo, Joyce Bulifant, from Aloha Paradise, Bill Daly, and Marcia, Wallace, as we play the star-studded big money match game. And now, here's the star of Match Game,
Hi, John. Hello, friends.
Hi.
Somebody hung this on the back there. I don't know what it means. It's not especially amusing, but I'll just leave it. It says, I need my fears to protect me from being a better person and living a better life.
Not me.
That's the thought for the day.
I like that.
Good. All right,
Good.
we'll leave it hang there. Is everybody all ready to have a go at this?
Yes. Thank you,
Who asked you?
Thank you. I love you.
Let's say hello to Jim Bragstad and Nikki Elliott. Applause, applause. Now, Jim, would you briefly review the facts of your life, where you're from, and all that again?
Well, I live in Irvine. I'm married. I have 2 children, both born on the same day. I have a dog and a cat, Bonnie and Clyde, and my wife is expecting our 3rd child.
All right.
On the same day.
Good luck to you, Jim. And Nikki?
I live in Seal Beach, and I work in Belmont Shore as a bartender, and I am single. I do have a boyfriend, but I am
you brought
single.
your boyfriend, huh?
Yes, I did. Or
Don't
he
want to talk
brought
about
me.
it. Don't want to talk about it there. All right, where are we? In the middle of round 1 of game 1, is that it? All right. So that means, Nikki, this is your question. Here we go. Phil said, something crazy has happened to my television set.
Gee.
I can see a commercial and an old Western at the same time. It's strange. Blank is wearing a cross-your-heart bra. You ready? Here we go. Phil said, something crazy has happened to my television set. I can see a commercial and an old Western at the same time. It's strange. Blank is wearing a cross-your-heart bra.
The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger. Oh, that's good. Excellent answer.
Are you ready, Roy? Gabby Hayes.
Gabby Hayes is a good one.
Pa Cartwright, also known as Lauren Green.
Lauren Green, wearing a cross-your-heart bra. I can see it now.
He really does.
All right, Chuck.
I went way back. Tom Mix.
Tom Mix.
Oh.
Boy, that really dates you, Chuck. Don't tell me you're 39. All right, it's strange. Blank is wearing a cross-your-heart bra.
Trigger.
Trigger. A horse is wearing a bra?
That's strange.
That's strange, all right.
I have a little play on words here, gang. Chester.
Chester. All right, Marcia. Show us yours.
Show us my Chester card. I think you'd rather see my card. Trust me. Did you hear
Wrong.
that? If he gets his own show before I do, I'll be real ticked. Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp is another good response. All right. So there we are. The score is tied, 0-0. And since he went first last time, Nikki, you go first this time.
Oh, I'll take B again.
B again. Well, you have a deep voice. You have a nice.
I won't tell you what it's from.
Rick said this restaurant must be owned by a carpenter. Instead of using toothpicks to hold the sandwiches together, they use blanks. Here we go, Nikki. Rick said this restaurant must be owned by a carpenter. Instead of using toothpicks to hold the sandwiches together, they use blanks.
Nails.
Nails it is. All right. Show us your nails.
Drive him home.
Nails. Oh. Thank you, Rick.
Oh, I've been sitting up here doing my nails.
No, really? How interesting. That's 2 for Nikki.
Nails.
3 for Nikki. They must, instead of using toothpicks to hold the sandwiches together, they use
Nails.
nails. 4.
Nail down that one. Got another
All
nail.
right, that's 5. Marcia, you know, marches to the tune of a different drummer.
But not this time.
Aha. All right. Now, Nikki has all 6. That means the best you could do here is tie, but it has happened many times in the past. On the bus, old lady Perkins said,
That young man was very strange indeed. He gave me his... didn't ask you. I didn't ask you to butt in on life like this. I'm having enough trouble like this on the bus.
Let the old man finish.
It's the old lady, old Miss Perkins is talking.
Old man.
She says that young man was very strange indeed. He gave me a seat all right, the seat from his blank.
All right, Jim. On the bus, old lady Perkins said that young man was very strange indeed. He gave me his seat all right, the seat from his blank.
Pants.
Pants, good.
I was going to say the seat from his bicycle, you know, but I didn't. I said pants.
Pants. Pants and bicycle would both be good.
Pants.
Pants. 62 the score. Got to match everybody.
I'm not going to be a louse. Pants.
Pants. Well, won't be surprised if we end up in a tie. All right, Joyce.
This is the same as pants.
Gave me a seat all right, the seat from his...
Well, it is the same.
If you get this one wrong...
From his BVDs. Those
No,
are pants.
that doesn't do it. Nikki wins the game. Pants, pants. Missed him by one. All right, come on down, Nikki. And stand on the little blue dot there. And we're going to say goodbye right there, if you please. Holy mackerel. And, Jim, you're going to get lost for a little while. And we may never see you again, Jim. It's you and me, baby. It's nice to stand next to someone tall. It improves my posture. All right, here we go, Nikki.
It also improves your...
We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Don't give up blank. Now, you can call on 3 of the 6 stars, one at a time for some assistance here. Whom do you want?
Bart?
Don't give up the ship.
One.
Charles?
She stopped you, didn't she, Charles?
Don't give up. I'm having a breakdown. Don't give up.
Don't give up your answer.
Hey, Hope. The audience is saying don't give up hope. Do you like that?
Don't give up hope.
All right, that's it.
Well, I'm just going to ask Joyce. It doesn't look like she has one.
Well, I sort of have one, maybe.
Okay.
I just always have that. I don't know, though. Don't give up the faith.
Don't give up the faith. So those are the 3 they're giving you. Don't give up the faith, don't give up hope, and don't give up the ship. You want one of those, or have you got one of your own?
I'll take the ship.
Don't give up the ship. All right, let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Is it under the $100 response? No.
Hope's up there. Don't give up hope.
Maybe it's under the $250 response.
Gene, do you remember what Marcia got for Christmas?
What Marcia got for Christmas?
Don't you remember? Now think back 4 shows. What did Marcia get for Christmas?
Marcia got for Christmas.
A high blood pressure machine. Do you want to borrow it?
But do you remember what Marcia wanted
I've
for
got a
Christmas?
mirror over there, I say.
Why is your face the same color as her dress?
Slide it. Don't give up yet. All right, now slide the big one, if you please. Don't give up the ship. There it is, $500 for you. That's one that Bart gave it to you. Right. Cut. That's enough. All right, that's it. That's it. Cut. Cut. All right, now you got $500, Nikki. It means at least you'll play for at least 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But if you spin the lucky wheel here, you can double your money and play for $10,000. Just grab that peg and give it a pull, and we'll all root for a double. Here we go. $5,000 with Joyce Bulifant. Stand on the blue dot and face me. Here it is. Good luck to you. Ferry blank. I'll just let you read it. That's F-E-R-R-Y. F-E-R-R-Y. All right, now, if you match Joyce, thank you so much. You're so kind. Now, if you match Joyce, you get $5,000. What do you say to that?
Ferry boat.
Ferry boat.
Oh,
okay.
ferry boat?
Ferry boat. Yes. What do you say, Joyce?
I say that Bill helped me out and told me to say fairy tales, but I said ferry boat.
Oh, congratulations. Very good. Wonderful. All right, Nicky Elliott has $5,500. Congratulations to you. Now this message for America. All right, we welcome Jim again. Nice to see you once again, Jim. And she had a very good time up here and won $5,500 in addition. Now, we ask you to make a selection here of A or B.
B.
A. A it is. Jim said, I think Santa Claus...
He said B.
You said B?
I said B.
Did you say B? Sorry.
I don't blame that. Girl's got us all.
How about if I listen to them both?
I thought he said A.
Well,
Are you sure?
Gene, hon.
Oh.
We got to get him.
All right.
He's not a...
I'm fine. You're shook up.
Gene, it's your show. Take anything you want. A, B, C, X, Y.
Karen said, my husband, the skin diver, has lost his mind. Today I found him in the closet playing with his blank. Ready, Chuck? Here we go. Karen said, my husband, the skin diver, has lost his mind. Today I found him in the closet playing with his blank.
Fins.
Fins, good answer. Fins is okay. What do you say?
Well, I thought he might be playing with some of his diving gear, but I thought it would be one of them lungs, one of them water lungs.
Underwater lungs.
Underwater breather.
Right. Scuba equipment. Fins.
Snorkel.
Snorkel. Playing with a snorkel.
I said snorkeler.
Oh, snorkeler. Oh,
Are you
that's...
the snorkeler or the
Yeah.
snorkeling?
That's the... That's the plus perfect subjunctive mode. What do you say?
I said he was playing with his harpoon.
His harpoon. Any scuba equipment here is acceptable,
We
Bill.
have another snorkel here. Please.
Another snorkel?
All right, now I am a scuba diver. I've been down 120 feet.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's right.
Which
I
is
can
another,
verify that.
And
which
that
is another
wasn't
sport.
even near the water.
That was in your closet with the snorkel.
But these are the same thing, flippers.
Yes.
Flippers, yeah. All right. One for Jim.
That was a fin.
All right, Nicky, let's see what we have for you. Jim said, I think Santa Claus used to be a chef. This year he stuffed my stocking with blank. Chef. All right, Nicky. Jim said, I think Santa Claus used to be a chef. This year he stuffed my stocking with blank.
Oh, I can't think of anything. How about rum balls?
Sure. Well, now, I've had them this past Christmas. A lot of rum balls are served at Christmas time. It's a delicacy people make at that time of year. What do you say?
We didn't have any. Isn't that funny?
You came from a poor neighborhood.
Oh.
I thought he would, being a chef, stuff it with dough you could bake with.
With dough.
Dough.
All right. What do you say?
Rum balls?
Rum balls.
I said goose liver.
Goose liver's good. Right. Oh.
Herb dressing.
Herb dressing, yes.
I live in Brooklyn. Herb dressing.
Herb dressing, right.
Funny.
All right. This year he stuffed my stocking with
Flour.
flour.
Thank you.
Boy, you sure are fickle.
Okay, Bill.
You guys wearing the same shirt.
Can just one person say they like me out there, or just somebody?
All right, let's see it.
Now you'll hate me, candied apples.
Candied apples.
See, here were apples, you stuffed them in, but he candied because he was a chef, see, so that's why he put food on there.
Forget it, Bill. Marcia.
I'll cover you, Bill.
Yes, darling.
As the only unloved person on the lower tier. Please don't force yourself.
Dressing.
Dressing.
All right. Now we go to round two, and Jim, you're ahead. You go first.
We'll try B again. That was B.
B, right.
He's taunting you.
A little for you. Here it is. How do you get turtle wax? The answer? Scoop out a turtle's blank. A riddle for you, Jim. How do you get turtle wax? The answer, you scoop out a turtle's blank.
Behind?
What's kinkier than he looks, isn't
He sure is. You got that Merrill Lynch, Pierce Fenner Smith haircut and all that? What do you say?
That's as repulsive an answer as I've ever heard on the show.
Right.
His ear.
Ear. Wax comes from the ear.
Is there an echo in here?
Some of my best friends are turtles, and you'll never get near them again.
Right.
You think a turtle can move fast? You try that. Ears.
Ear. You say ear, too. Ears there. What do you say, Joyce?
Holly Bergen's ears.
Ears. Right. What do you say, Bill?
I've never seen a turtle's ears, but I said ears.
You did. All right. Now, Nikki, here's the way it is. You need 1 to tie and 2 to win. Harry said, I'll never fly on that crazy airline. They flew so low you could read a blank. I'll never fly on that crazy airline again. All right, Nikki. Harry said, I'll never fly on that crazy airline again. They flew so low you could have blank.
A billboard?
A billboard. She said billboard.
Here's your tie, cutie.
Billboard. One in the score. Bumper sticker's a good one.
Street.
Street. Another good one.
Bumper sticker.
Bumper sticker's a good one.
Street sign.
Street sign, another good one. She's looking for a billboard.
I got a license plate.
A license plate, another good one. Bill?
The reading on the wall.
The reading on the wall. What that means. Marcia?
A newspaper.
A newspaper.
We got a tie.
So the game ends in a tie, and we'll tell you what happens right after this. All right, here we go with a short version of the tiebreaker. This question, I ask both of you to respond to this in your own way. The 3 blanks. The 3 blanks. All right. Now that you will give me verbal responses here, Phil, please. Bart, how do you respond to that?
3 little pigs.
The 3 little pigs. Does anybody have that? Nobody has that.
The 3 bears.
3 bears. Does anybody have that? Nikki has that. Congratulations. Come on down, Nikki. What have you got here? The 3 musketeers. Another good answer. All right. On the blue dot, if you would, please. Now, Jim, we have some prizes for you. We're going to send you a Naugahyde brush and a mosquito bite. Goodbye. Now, another chance at the big money here. You've got $5,500 so far. Let's see how much more you'll win. We posed the audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank, how much more you'll win. We polled us the audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank. Whom do you want to call on for a little help?
Bill.
Bill?
Copper kettle.
Copper kettle.
Adorable.
So you have copper kettle, tea kettle, and ma and pa kettle. You want one of those or one of your own?
I'll take Ma and Pa.
Yeah.
You'll take ma and pa kettle? Here we go. Let's take a look at the $100 response. Black kettle. And the next one reads, Ma and Pa Kettle, congratulations to you. $250 additional. What's on top, audience? Tea Kettle, here it is. Tea Kettle is right. Now, as long as you're this far, stand right over here and we'll talk a little. What do you want to talk about? I'll tell you what we'll talk about. No, you've got $250, means the least you'll play for is $2,500, or with a lucky spin of the wheel, $5,000. Good luck. Let's root for a double. Here we go. Just slid by Charles there. $2,500 is not an inconsiderable sum. Added to your previous winnings, if you get it, would be good. Blank student. Blank student. S-T-U-D-E-N-T, Charles. Blank student. All right, Charles is ready. Your job is to match him. If you do, another $2,500 for you. What do you say?
College student.
College student. That's not bad. All right, Charles.
I wrote first part-time, then I wrote 6, didn't I?
Yes.
And since I was the only one that didn't get a kiss, I thought I better write college.
Congratulations. Got a total of $8,250. Congratulations to Nicky Elliott. And now this message for America. Everybody joins next time for the Match Game. Thank you all. You were wonderful.